Welcome to Yin Yoga LUNAR. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it from yesterday's class, Power Yoga Solar. So this is going to be the opposite. That was the Yang. This is the Yin, the Solar, the Lunar. Also, I want to congratulate you for coming to the end of week 2, day 14. Let's come down onto our backs into reclining, setting up for what we call reclining crescent moon. So you'll take your left hip over to the left side of your mat, take your feet over to the right, and your head also over to the right. So if somebody was standing above you, you would look like a crescent moon shape. Couple variations for the arms. You can either cactus the arms, so bending the elbows. You could interlace the fingers behind the head and neck and relax your head into the cradle of your palms. Or you could reach up and grab your left wrist with your right hand. So find the variation that feels right for you for the upper body. And then I like to hook and cross the left leg over top the right leg. Arthur C. Clarke said that the moon is the first milestone on the road to the stars. So here we are, day 14 of our journey together. Just hitting those milestones one after another. Exploring the inner galaxies of practice day after day after day. After all the hard work that you put into the last couple of days and this week, enjoy this downtime to rest. Because ultimately what makes this series and this journey sustainable are these yin yoga practice where you have an opportunity to rest and to recover, which is actually when your body adapts and becomes stronger. Without the rest and without slowing down, it's inevitable that you will get hurt, injured, or sick. And then you'll have to bail on the journey and bail on yourself. So make the most out of today's practice. Kicking back, slowing everything down, and enjoying some well-deserved downtime. From here, go ahead and uncross that left leg and begin to transition yourself to the other side, reclining crescent. So by drawing your right hip over towards the right, your feet over to the left, your head over to the left, perhaps crossing the right leg over top the left leg, finding the variation for your hands and your arms that feels right here. And a nice yin stretch as you come into spinal flexion. Create length and space across the whole right side torso, your lat, your intercostals, your waist and your QL muscle, and all the fascia that wraps around and innervates those areas. Beautiful. From here, start to ease your way out by just recentering the whole body up, uncrossing the right leg. Draw your knees and your thighs into your belly, into your torso. Gently rock your way all the way up to seated. If you like, you can grab a block, put that underneath the hips here. Place the hands on top of your knees and your thighs. Lean the torso forward, and then in a clockwise direction, just begin to circle the torso around. What we sometimes call Sufi grinding, in honor of the mystic Sufis, the whirling dervishes, that when they reach those ecstatic states of bliss, of transcendence, begin to move in spirals, circles. But for us, just a nice way to get into the lower back, connected to the second energy center in the body, which has a correlation to the moon, that lunar energy. It is a beautiful delight and sight to behold the body of the moon, said Galileo. Might even imagine right now just being somewhere out in nature underneath the light of the moon and the stars, and how nourishing that feels. That's that yin energy. As you're ready, reverse that the opposite direction. Feel free to close the eyes if you like. Come back to center. Put the block off to the side, tabletop pose. Slide the knees back. This next one feels amazing. Go ahead and release all the way down onto your belly for what we call fallen tree. So you're going to bend your left knee until it's in alignment with your left hip there. Stack your hands on top of each other. And then rest your forehead either onto your hands, or you could even turn your chin over to the left, same direction as your left knee being bent, for that fallen tree pose. Scan throughout your whole entire body, just making sure that there's nowhere right now that you're gripping or clenching. Everything's softening and relaxing. Any wound up tension dissipating, like ice turning to water and water turning into vapor. Beautiful. From here, as you're ready, same thing on the other side. So just bring that left leg back behind you. Bend that right knee. Bring that in alignment with that right hip. Forehead on top of your hands, or maybe turning the chin over towards the right. I remember once we were hosting a yoga retreat in Iceland, and it never got fully dark there. So often we yearn for the days to last forever. But from that experience, I realized how much I missed nighttime, how much I missed the moon. So incredibly blessed and fortunate to have both for many of us at most times of the year. And again, it's all about the balance. This is what the wisdom traditions teach us. Anything that is imbalanced creates weakness, but all things in nature that are well balanced are whole and strong and powerful. So this journey of empowerment in many ways is also a journey of balance, which is why we have the power in the Yin Yoga practices. But as the day and the nights come and go, and the seasons come and go, in the same way that your breath comes and goes, and physical sensations come and go, and all things in this world of form come and go, that important reminder of what the Buddha called impermanence. All things are temporary. So we learn to identify with the dimension of who we are, the dimension of awareness, more than the dimension of form. And this allows us to move through the vicissitudes of life with more grace, dignity, and nobility. Bring the right leg back behind you, forehead centered on top of your hands. And gently maybe rock your hips side to side here a little bit. Slide the hands back by the ribs, press up to table. Crawl the knees forward, maybe about halfway up your mat, cross the feet, the legs. And then go ahead and extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Place your left ankle on top of your right knee, right thigh. And then bend your right foot to come underneath your left knee, setting up for fire log pose. I'm going to grab my bolster here. Just folding over and down. Grab my block as well, just to go underneath my forehead, just to make it that much sweeter. If you have those props available, feel free to use. Take a last few breaths there. Beautiful. Slowly transition yourself back up. Uncross the legs, feet flat, knees to the sky, hands behind, windshield wipers. And then we'll come into fire log pose on the other side. So go ahead and extend your opposite leg out. Come into the same thing, other side. If it feels right, you can begin to fold over and down. If that's too intense, you'll just stay up, spine vertical. And like a musician, searching for that perfect pitch, not too sharp, not too flat, but just right. Find your note. And then allow that note to continuously reverberate through the chambers of the body, chambers of the mind. Good, you guys, that's it for that one. Ease your way all the way back up. Cross the legs, feet flat, knees swivel side to side. And we'll ease our way all the way down onto our back. Shavasana, corpse pose, ultimate lunar yin posture. Close your eyes. Dissolve into tranquility and serenity. Everybody nice and easily. Begin to bring your awareness back into the body. Bring the legs together side by side. Stretch the arms up over your head. Interlace the fingers. The Buddha said, meditate, live purely, be quiet, do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out behind the clouds and shine. Grab the shins, draw the knees in, and gently rock and roll your way all the way up to a last final seated position. Both hands to prayer in front of the chest, in front of the heart. May you live with a healthy body and mind. May you awaken the power inside. And may you live life with wisdom, purpose, and meaning. Stay empowered. Namaste. All right, you guys, congrats again on the completion of week 2 of Empowered. I'll see you tomorrow for the start of week 3.